I'd welcome back everybody to another episode of Safari Tales and an update of what's been happening over the last week or so. We've actually had some really good rain, which is always welcome in Africa. The bush is looking really good and green, as you could probably see from behind me. A lot of cloud, a lot of rain, but that has brought a lot more energy into the animals, which is always exciting to see on the drives. A lot of playing with the youngsters and actually some good mating. We recently saw euphorbia male mating with Basile. Interestingly, right in the north of the property, and it was right amongst the core of Tlangisa's territory, which is the mother of Basile. So it was really good to see them up there, but interestingly Tlangisa joined the sighting and there was quite a bit of interaction between them. And then probably the highlight for us for the week was the arrival of the Mhangene Pride down at Savanna. They followed the herd of buffalo into the clearings and managed to catch a buffalo right out in the open. But even a greater highlight was the arrival of the new cubs, which we haven't seen yet on our side. So really great interaction for a good few days, lots of enjoyment of viewing the cubs for the guests and watching them get a nice, probably one of their first tastes of buffalo. So it was some fantastic viewing of them. So always nice to see the young cubs. Clearly you can see the difference in the sizes of the two sets of cubs now. The ones are about 5 months old and the new ones are about 2 months old. We also think that one of the other lionesses potentially has got cubs as well, but we have not seen those yet. But great to see the interaction and the playfulness of these cubs, particularly after having such a good meal. So another viewing of Basile later in the week. We actually just managed to find her lying in a tree, and it turned out that she had just made an impala kill, which was stolen by a hyena before we even got there. So the hyena pretty much gorged himself on the meal and left very little for Basile. But when he carried the kill off, she managed to sneak in a little bit closer and get some scraps. Managed to get a little bit of the carcass up into a tree, which was fantastic viewing and great to see the interaction between her and the hyena as well. So it really looks like the Tumbela males are here to stay. They have now been seen mating with all three of the lionesses. Interesting to see the young 6.5-year-old lioness with them and mating for the first time with them. The sub-adults have split for quite a few days now away from the pride, avoiding the three Tumbela males, but the females seem to have accepted the arrival of the three Tumbela males and have all now been mating with her. So the energy level is still up, and the three males are seeming to do quite well here. Tasela was found as well recently, and she had the remains of a young impala kill. This time of the year with all the baby impalas around, it's pretty much almost staple diet, and particularly for the younger leopards, great and regular meals. Good to see her up in the tree with the young impala, and still looking in very good condition, still interestingly in the mother's territory, and looking very relaxed.